Let's talk about ageism. This is a topic that is on many senior level executives' minds.
Sure.
Let's acknowledge that it's real, and please tell us how to overcome that barrier, real or perceived.
Yeah, it is. So is sexism, and so is racism, and so is a whole lot of other isms. I'm 50, so I'm probably not the oldest or youngest one on the call, but I have the gray hair that makes me look a little older than 50. And so, I'll start by saying that I wouldn't recommend going to a party that you're not invited to. If a company genuinely doesn't see the advantage of experience and wisdom and hard knocks and some bruises, then it's probably not a fit to begin with. So, number one, I would keep that in mind. Number two, there are certainly industries and companies that do tend to attract younger or less diverse, or any way you want to look at it, for a lot of different reasons. Silicon Valley, where I used to live for 10 years, is filled with startups that are working 100 hours a week in the latest and newest technology that just came out 2 years ago. So you can understand that they will have concerns about certain characteristics or candidates. Yet there are other industries that can accommodate that type of individual. So start by fishing where the fish are. And I see a lot of people that don't do that.
Okay.
I strongly believe in being upfront and not being misleading. Employers in general do get frustrated when they get a resume or a bio and they see the individual and it doesn't match. It's like you left half your resume off to get this meeting. Genuinely, they're frustrated. Genuinely, they kind of feel misled, and then the trust is destroyed, and there's kind of no coming back from that. So I would lead from being a position of being very candid, very honest. Probably the final thing I'll say on this, Tony, is, I see a lot of candidates. I meet with a lot of candidates who are later in their career, older than myself, and they left a position a year ago. And when I ask them what they've been up to, it's like nothing. For the past year, they haven't done any consulting. They haven't done any advising. They haven't joined any boards or nonprofit. They've done nothing. They've been full-time job searching. And while I know can be a full-time job, it's just not a very compelling answer to demonstrate that this is someone with tenacity, that this is someone that goes after what they want. Consulting is not only a great opportunity, it's a great income generator, by the way, but also it often leads to a full-time job at a company because it's a try it before you buy it. It's a mutual test drive. There's a whole chapter in my book about the test drive. And consulting is basically one long test drive. You do a great job on a 1 month or 1 week or 3 month consulting engagement for a company, and it's very common that can turn into a long-term situation. So when I talk to someone that even older or younger that's been out of work for a while, yet hasn't done much, it does give pause.